Hello, today we're going to be working on section 5.9 individual activities. I misplaced my paper copy from last term, so I did it on the computer. Hopefully you are able to see it well. I think that's better. All right, so officer on duty. You are the officer on duty to evaluate arguments. So for the problems on the next two pages, determine if the arguments are deductive or inductive, and then evaluate them in the appropriate column. Use the information below to help you as you evaluate the arguments. No key information has been ignored that would require a different conclusion. So here are the evidence that we have. So we have all the evidence, and we already worked on this to minimize the time. So let's start with number 1. The weatherman said on television that there is going to rain today, so it will be rain today. So if we go here to our evidence, right here, that one right there, and we see it says the weatherman said it would be sunny and warm day today all day. The weatherman said it would be sunny and warm all day. So we already know that this has to be inductive. It is weak. True premises? No, not true premises, because what he said was is going to be sunny and warm today. So there is no true premises. Key evidence ignored that require a different conclusion. Yes, there's key evidence that was ignored when he said it was going to be warm and sunny, so it is not cogent. Now, for number 2, the Olympic gold medalists are amazing athletes. Missy Franklin and Allison Smith from the United States each won 5 gold medals in 2012 Summer Olympics. If follow that Missy Franklin and Allison Smith are amazing athletes. So let's see our evidence. Missy Franklin and Allison Smith each won 5 gold medals in the 2012 Summer Olympics. Therefore, this is deductive. It is valid because they are Olympic medalists. They both won 5 gold medals in the Olympics, and it's sound. So it's true, and it's a valid argument. All right, so for number 3, Mark is an introvert. So Mark is a person who likes to be the life of the party. So let's go look to our evidence right here. We are on number 3. We are right here. All right, so Mark is an introvert. So it's not an extrovert. So let's go here. Mark is an introvert. He likes to be the life of the party. That would be an extrovert, or introvert. Or be the opposite. So it's gonna be inductive because introvert, it's not the life of the party. So it's a weak true premises, no true premises, because an introvert, an extrovert, it's the life of the party. So it will be the opposite. So it is key evidence that has been ignored. Yes, there's been key evidence, because if you're an introvert, you cannot be the life of the party. So it's not cogent. Number 4, either Wookiees are large hairy primates like creatures, or Wookiees are frog dogs. Wookiees are not frog dogs, therefore Wookiees are a large hairy primate like creatures. That was a lot of like tongue twister right there, for me at least. All right, so Mark. Okay, Klingons are humanoids, rays, and Wookiees are large hairy primates like creatures who are not humanoids. Frog dogs are a separate, keyword right here, separate species, right there, from Klingons and Wookiees. Frog dogs are a separate species. That's our keyword, our key evidence to answer. Where is it? Right here. Either Wookiees are large, so it's gonna be deductive. It is, you see? It's right here. Klingons are humanoids race. And Wookiees are large. See, Wookiees, where is it? Wookiees are a large primate-like creatures. So it's deductive. It is valid. true premises, yes, that is true. It says right here that they are large, hairy, primate-like creatures. So it is a deductive, it is valid. True premises, yes, it is true, and it's sound. So let's go number 5 now on the second page, number 5. Margaret Thatcher was the Prime Minister of Great Britain, so she must be a citizen of Ireland. I'm not very good with geography, but I think that's wrong. So let's hear. I think this one right here, it's skipped. It's in the wrong order. So Margaret Thatcher was a very famous Prime Minister of Great Britain. So she was a teacher, and she was very famous Prime Minister of Great Britain, though that has nothing to do with Ireland. I might be wrong. I didn't Google that, but I assume. So it's inductive. It's inductive. To me, it is a weak true premises. Yes and no at the same time, because she is from Great Britain, but she doesn't have to be a citizen of Ireland. So has some key evidence ignored that requires a different conclusion? Yes. I put no, I'm sorry. Let me take this off. Yes, because it says that she was the Prime Minister for Great Britain. Therefore, she should not have, or she should be a citizen of Great Britain, not a citizen of Ireland, to be the Prime Minister of Great Britain. So it's not cohesion. Number 6. Since Martha Gellhorn, Mary Colvine, Christine Annapord, Janine Di Giovanni, Kate Adie, Maggie O'Kane, Nima Elbert, Carolee Murphy, and Charlotte Eager are all famous and accomplished war correspondents, and since they are all women, it follows that women can make excellent war correspondents. That it's true. Women can be anything they want. Equal rights. So let's see. Our evidence says Martha Gellhorn, Mary Colvin, Christine Annapord, Jane Di Giovanni, Kate Adie, Maggie O'Kane, Nina Elberg, Carolee Murphy, and Charlotte Eager are very famous, accomplished war correspondents. So here we have all the names, just like over there, but, and their war correspondents, but, here, but I don't see anywhere on the evidence that claims or that states that every single correspondent is female. I know people that has Janine that are male, so therefore I'm gonna go with inductive. It is strong because they're mostly female names, though we are not sure that they are all women just because they are female names. So true premises, yes, it is true. They are all great war correspondents, but has any key, I didn't finish this one. Has any key evidence ignored that requires a different conclusion? I'm gonna go with yes, because there is no evidence that they are all women, and so we're gonna go with no. I didn't answer that one. I thought you did. All right, there you go. So let's go with number 7. Sir Paul McCarthy claims that tune to yesterday was just there one morning in his head, and when he woke up after dreaming of it, he began playing it and let me second. Sorry, my bad. Sir Paul McCarthy claims that the tune yesterday was just there one morning in his head. He woke up after dreaming of it being played by a string ensemble, so the song probably did came to him on a dream, in a dream. Let's see. Sir Paul McCarthy said in an interview about his famous Beatles songs yesterday, "It was entirely magical. I had no idea how I wrote that. I just woke up one morning and it was in my head. I didn't believe it for about 2 weeks. It was the most complete thing I ever written. For something that just happened in a dream, even I have to acknowledge that it was a phenomenal stroke of luck." I almost wrote the wrong letter. I'm sorry. McCarthy said that in his dream, he was listening to the tune of a song being played by a classical string ensemble. Sometime later, he wrote the words of the song and had recorded with the string arrangement just as he heard it in his dream. I apologize. I get distracted very easily. Right there. So, it is deductive because it's exactly what it says on our evidence. It is a valid evidence. True premises, yes, it is true. Everything here is on our evidence. It wasn't a dream. It was being played by a string ensemble. So therefore, it's true premises on this conclusion, and it's sound. And okay, the last one. The last 4 cherry pies I bought from Mary Calendar's restaurant were fabulous. So the next cherry pie I will buy will be fabulous too. And our evidence says, I love the last 4 pies I bought from Mary Calendar's. They were fabulous. Right there. I'm gonna go with inductive because you don't know for sure that it will be fabulous too. But you have a strong evidence because you have gotten 4 pies before and they were all good. So the strong evidence, true premises, yes, you have bought 4 pies before and they are fabulous. Has key evidence ignored that requires a different conclusion? No, nothing tells us that the next pie will be different and it will be coincident. And that will be the last one. Thank you so much.